Hey, Eagle Run 2-3. All right, so I think you guys are really wanting to see this vacuum sealing experiment be successful, and I guess I am too. So how much do I need? So we are not going to be quitters. We are going to give this a solid try here. So putting them in the bag all at once didn't really work. They poked a hole. So we are going to attempt to lay them flat and see how that works. 30 rounds fit. That will just barely not fit. We've got 30 rounds in here. Now, overwhelmingly, in the last video, when we tried to turn this into a vacuum saved bag, it did not work. The bullets are poking through. We did not get a seal. So, overwhelmingly, the comments were smaller quantities. We already talked about whether or not this is necessary. It isn't, but we're doing it anyway. So let's see what 30 rounds looks like in a vacuum saver bag. It's all a little bit small here. We're trying to save our bags. Okay, did we get a seal? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so this one's a little bit large. That's actually a little bit large for the vacuum saver. We're gonna call this our prototype, and we're gonna cut it down. The rounds that poked through obviously is what helped, keep the seal from happening because we have a hole in our bag. But in addition to that, there's gotta be some air inside of these rounds, like inside the bullet casing. There's got to be some air in there. So if there's a vacuum, like a true vacuum, and then slowly that air leaks out, I think that would cause there to be a large volume of air in the bag as well. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but okay. So we're gonna cut another one of these down and make it a little bit smaller. Looks like we could get away with quite a bit smaller. So let's try that. All right, let's get 30 rounds. Put them in here. Did y'all see that? I just grabbed exactly 30 rounds with one handful. Did you guys see that? There's no way I could do that again. All right. Well, it's still not. Did you see that it lost its pressure when I turned the vacuum off? I wonder what that's about. All right, so if you had 30 like that, and then 30 like that, there's 60 rounds. And do they fit into a 50 cal can? They do fit into a 50 cal can. Let me show you that. Okay, so here's a 50 cal can, and they would fit nicely in there. Huh. All right. So I definitely stumbled into a big section of people who do this on the regular. And as I mentioned, I did not research this at all. Had no idea this was a thing. I mean, it makes sense that like someone's tried it before, but it's just such a fussy process of doing this. And yeah, you know what? Your ammunition is secure. I mean, it is safe from moisture and air corrosion. It is definitely safe. There's no doubt about it. But is it worth it? As I mentioned in that video, my thought process was just simply taking your ammo and putting a desiccant and sealing it up in a can is probably going to be effective enough. Okay, so for our next trick here, we are going to attempt to double bag this. Saw a lot of comments that I was doing it wrong. Double bag it. So let's double bag it. We need that, and then that should be good. So I did slip one by you on you guys yesterday. No one caught this. These blue ones that I've been using in the last couple of videos are actually oxygen absorbers. They're not desiccants. They're oxygen absorbers. I ran out of desiccants. We're just doing this for fun anyway, so I didn't think it'd be too big of a deal. All right, we're gonna need some more space. Okay, so here we go. We got 400 rounds of the PMC X-Tac. Let's see how it goes. All right. That took like 2 minutes. Wow, all right. A little bit of play in there, but that's probably in the original bag. The outside bag looks like it's sealed really well. Not quite as satisfying as I had envisioned, but let's see what it looks like in the can. Yeah, all right. Now, I know you guys hate these plastic cans. Man, metal cans only, I got you. I will never buy another plastic can. You have my word. Okay, let's try a couple other things here. Okay, so part of the fussiness here is creating all these custom bags. All right, so this is American Eagle 6.5 Creedmoor, 140 grain open tip match. Okay, so we took our time and got these lined up a little bit better. And that's 20 rounds of 6.5 Creedmoor. All right. So our food saver is not doing a good job in between the vacuum and the sealing. It had it all nice and tight, and then when it went to seal, kind of lost that. I don't know if I have a hole. I don't see one. Interesting. Okay, well, there's that. Let's try one more. All right, check this stuff out. We got some Hornady Zombie. Look at the vintage price on that. 14 bucks for 20. Oh, there's 10 in there. So $13.97 for 10 shots. So some double aught buck. Let's get that loaded up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the price on there because think that'll be fun to look at. Bag. But that should be just fine. So we got 10 rounds of Buckshot. Let's see if this does a better job this time. All right, that looks pretty cool. So 10 rounds of Buckshot. And then here we've got just a loose packed. I'm gonna see if that makes any difference. Yeah, nice little pouch there, looks pretty good. Okay, I am probably not going to vacuum seal any ammo for long-term storage in the future. I feel like putting it in a nice can with a desiccant and a sealed lid is the simple way to go. Is this stuff gonna 100% be good years and years down the road? Yes, it definitely is. It is definitely an extra step that you could take if you felt like it was necessary. Maybe your climate dictates that. Maybe your OCD dictates that. You definitely could take your time and alternate these and maybe double stack them and make them look really nice. I alternated these just because we're having fun here. I guess I just don't get it. I don't get why. I mean, if this is your hobby and you want to sit outside for hours on end, you know, vacuum sealing 10,000 rounds of 5.56, then yeah, go for it. You definitely won't have any problems. 100% your ammo will be good. You know that. And if that helps you sleep at night, I highly recommend that you do it. If you are just wanting to check the box and make sure your ammo is good to go, just put it in a nice can, throw a desiccant in there, make sure that the heat is away from it. You're good with the moisture because you have a seal, and your ammo is going to be good for a long time. So is this like a myth busted situation? I don't really think so. I think that it works and it's good. The big question is it necessary? And I just don't think that it is. So, all right, well, we are going to vacuum save a firearm in our next video. I've always wanted to try that. I've never done it before. But I have looked into like preparing a firearm for long term. That's all I'll say about that. But I have looked into that, but I've never vacuum sealed it. So I'll show you how I prepare a firearm to be put away, and then we'll vacuum seal it. So one thing that I've realized in the videos that I've been making here recently is that if I am handling a firearm, it's automatically demonetized. Now, sometimes I can win the appeal on that. I've won the appeal on some, not on the others. But I probably will already have the gun prepared and I won't be touching it, and I'll just show you what I did. So anyway, enough about that. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'm having a blast making these videos. If there's something else you want to see me try right here with the food saver while we got it out, put it in the comments below, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Eagle Run 2-3.